Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Rube. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Coming to the end. They're at the end of their trip, I guess.
Unbelievable.
But
None
they're
of them.
fighting.
None of the Nooners are in the room because they're all eating gas station tacos off screen. Rubes is not here. Kreggers is not in the room. Big Dick Denal, not in the room. We send them to Bush last night.
Right.
We send them to Breaking Benjamin.
Right.
Allison Chains. And then they said, you know what? We don't need you any longer.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah, we've got our own food to eat, our own lives to live over here.
We're not even here for you anymore.
We don't need to be in the chats. We've taken all we can from you. We heard glycerine last night.
And cried. We all cried.
Did you guys cry?
I think so. It was very moving.
How was the show?
Well, it was very good.
It looked like it.
Yeah.
I saw you backstage, and you were up on the apron next to the band, directly next to the band.
Yes, it's my favorite way to see a band from the back, which I've never done before. So I was definitely not cool. I was just like looking around at all these like stoic people that were like, we do this all the time. And I was like, you guys, can you believe it? They're like, Mom, get out of here. Get out of here. But it was fun. And Gavin Rossdale's keeping it high and tight.
That guy, we were talking before show. He was married to Gwen Stefani. Obviously, they're divorced, and she remarried to Blake Shelton.
Yes, and he is with a fun little 29-year-old.
Is he? Was
hottie.
she there?
I think she was there. Delco has looked her up. She's very pretty.
Yeah.
We say good for him.
One would imagine. It's Gavin Rossdale.
We were walking backstage. He's walking towards me.
Sure.
Right?
You guys lock eyes? No?
Nope. He found like a little alley to just kind of like turn really quick away from me. But I almost walked past him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her? Was she there last night?
I think she was.
Okay. Look at the two of them.
She was.
Beautiful vampires. This feels like a CW vampire show.
No, he was really tan. Right? Like probably like tanning bed. It wasn't natural.
Okay.
Like he definitely was like very, very tan.
Who cares?
Which I liked.
Maybe vacations a lot.
I liked it. It
Gavin
looked great.
Rossdale. Yeah.
And so I think she was there because he was pointing to someone like during a song. And I was like, oh, me? And I ran out.
Yeah, you sprinted out.
Yeah, and it was like not for me.
Yeah, and he was like, no, not you.
Yeah.
Not you. I'm looking for the one that's 29.
Yeah, and then he like called the security over just to tackle me off the stage.
Whose mom is that?
Yeah, exactly. Who brought the mom? Like, no moms allowed. But yeah, it was fun. And, you know, Bush has a lot of hits.
Sure do.
And it really like brings everyone together.
Yeah. So does Allison Chains, because I was watching Richard Danoff's feed last night when I got back from the business dinner, and it looked great. I forgot how many hits Allison Chains had. I was like, holy shit.
Right.
It's crazy.
Now, had I been backstage for them, probably age appropriate, right? But
yeah. Well, look, Gavin Rossdale's in his 50s. He's way older than you. It's not even close.
But like the people that were backstage weren't. Do you know what I mean? Like they're all his girlfriend's age. But yeah, very nostalgic.
Yeah.
All the songs you're just like,
Well, it looks like you guys had fun.
We did.
Nooner Nation was out last night getting rocked. Looked like a good time. Shout out to Jason Rao from Breaking Benjamin for the ticks coming through in the clutch for everybody.
They were really good.
They're always good. So I've seen them so many times that it's hard for me to say, oh, they're great again. Like I've seen them a million times.
He's probably like the nicest, coolest person in the world.
Yeah.
I just think it's like a lot cooler to be super nice. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of his vibe. Where he's just like, yeah, rock star, whatever, but like, wouldn't it be rad if I was just really, really nice to everyone?
That's Danny Warsnop as well.
Yes,
same.
and it just like makes it so much better.
That's why we have those guys on the show all the time. They're just cool dudes in real life. They're just
Yeah,
like, "Very
like
cool, man."
Gavin, great.
Yeah.
But turning into that alley when I was walking towards you, do you know what I mean? Not nice.
Yeah, sure. I understand it, Jabes. I understand it. You know, he had to take a hard right. He was like, it's probably like RoboCop, where he can just recognize age, everything like right in his eyes.
Yeah,
and he's just like, oh,
age, amount of kids, like all of it. He's
over
just
30,
like,
got to turn right, must turn right, over 30.
For sure. But,
For sure.
It was fun.
All right. You nostalgic about the Little Mermaid that's coming out? We're going to keep this light today.
Yeah.
Bob was like, oh, it's going to be a heavy day. It's not going to be a heavy day. People are freaking out about this. Pop the picture up, Bob, of the new Little Mermaid. I was unaware that they were making a black Little Mermaid.
You were? They've been talking about it for a long time.
Well, they've been talking about
the live action.
Doing this for a lot of projects, but they haven't come out yet. So, like, Snow White, I know, is Latinx. But that I saw a picture from set.
She's halvesies. That chick's Polish also.
Okay.
It's Maria from West Side Story.
Well, you know what's funny about her? When they really put makeup on her, they can make her look the other race. And then when they don't, she looks white. Let's see this girl. Who's this chick? Is she anybody famous?
Something Bailey, right? Halle Bailey, not Barry.
Okay.
Bailey.
Halle Bailey. Okay.
Very pretty, super talented, amazing voice.
What has she been in? Forgive
really
me.
Cute.
I don't know her.
I don't know. I'm just saying from the trailer.
Oh, sure. It was it was a good trailer and all that stuff. So people are bitching about this all day long today.
Who, redheads?
No, not redheads. Everybody is going into, you change the character from white to black, and we're not going to see this, and blah, 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 blah.
So wait,
she's kind of a Disney star a little bit. She works.
And this is a Disney, Bob, that's racist. She works. Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
Okay.
So what you're saying is they changed the drawn fake character.
Yeah, the cartoon.
The cartoon, the picture.
Yep, the white
fantasy.
Cartoon. Yep.
Into a live action
black person. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And who's mad?
The internet's going ape dick over it, that you're changing all the characters from white to black and everything else, which they are, and I guess it's fine. The problem I have with this is for black actors, because if this movie bombs, that's it. You're all done casting black people and shit for a while, because you have a franchise, all they're doing is IP, and the fact that you can't create original content for black people, for actors, directors, writers, is not real. Like, there's a million.
Who are they creating? They're not creating original IP for anyone.
But
I watched everything's Marvel and remakes.
But hang on, I watched the Emmys the other night, right?
TV is a separate issue.
I understand, but it goes to show you there is great talent behind the camera, in front of the camera, for black people if you just make it. That's all you have to do, is just make it. So Abbott Elementary won all the awards the other night at the Emmys. Great show, original. Fun, great, and it's everybody won all the awards for it. It's awesome. The Bear, we talked about this a couple weeks ago.
TV's easier to test, right? Like, you're not putting millions of dollars and needing like a box office number and
But there is, you can just shrink the budget. You don't have to do a $200 million movie to prove that it works.
Ross, how would you feel if Rihanna played Ariel or someone like her?
I think you actually need somebody like Rihanna, because
I don't know who this person is. The problem. I think it's just maybe not the right casting, like a big enough star. I know Rob says it's a little Disney princess, but like someone with island descent, I think could have really blown this role away. Or you see a lot of she's rocked red hair before. It's very believable on Rihanna.
Sure, but why even make it? Like, why take the risk? I mean, if you look back, it's the Ocean's 11 remake with all girls, the Ghostbusters with girls, and everything else. The Black Wonder Years, everything else. These projects aren't successful because everybody loves the original, and now you're kind of fucking with the original. Just make something original. I don't understand why you have to go and change every other character, because it puts a lot of pressure on this girl's shoulders, Because if this bombs,
it's gonna bomb. But
I think so too.
All of them have bombed.
Yeah,
Yes.
every
Even
remake.
Even the ones that they didn't change the races fucking bombed.
But when you're changing the races and then they bomb, then it looks like it's on the person and then the race versus what you actually did to the original IP that nobody fucking asked for. And so that's the issue I have with all this stuff is like, there's plenty of great content out there for black actors, Latino, everything else. But now you're jamming them into white roles. It's going to bomb because people are pissed off about it. And then they're not going to get opportunities after this. So I think that's where the real outrage should be. Versus, oh, that's a fucking mermaid. Yeah, it's a goddamn mermaid. Nobody cares what color it is. I've never been to the bottom of the sea. I've never even seen a mermaid. Race really doesn't have anything to do with it. It's the fact that you're changing an original and putting it into this, and all of this shit isn't doing well. And I'm not sure what more you can ask for out of everyone. Even Fast and Furious, for Christ's sakes. Like, I'm not a big Fast and Furious fan. When you hear your family, quarter mile at a time, it's great. But it's a massively diverse cast with fast cars and other shit. Like, it's an original movie. Now it's been made 11 times, but at least it was original to start with, and it is possible to actually do it with original material. And I can promise you there is thousands of movie scripts out there that are original, that are great, and could showcase all kinds of diverse talent if you wanted to. They just don't want to. So now you're going to force these people into failing.
I agree they jammed this chick in there to be like, look, because they didn't know how to market it, essentially. Like, it seems like a market. It usually is. But you are right also, like, Encanto crushed, Moana before that crushed. And by the way, the one reason this might do pretty decently is for the same reason Encanto and Moana did well. Old Lin-Manuel's doing the music for it.
Oh, shit. Well, there you go.
Shit. Is this, so let me ask you.
There you go.
Because I didn't really study up on this film because it doesn't interest me, and I didn't even know it was coming out, to be honest with you. Because they keep talking about it with every project. It's not just this.
Yeah.
They're doing it with a bunch, flipping it to female or black or Asian, whatever it is. Is this going to theaters, or is this going straight to streaming?
No, this is theaters.
Okay.
It'll be theaters for sure.
Well, you'll know when the box office comes out. Because with streaming, at least you could hide it. If it didn't do well and it's on streaming, those numbers you never have to release if you're Disney.
Well, we're going to see it because it's been Super Pets in the fucking theater for the past
9 years.
9 years.
Yeah.
So whatever the next thing that the kids can go to, we're going.
Yeah.
And they're going to love it.
Yeah. I mean, Lightyear was trash. You went to see that.
Exactly, because it was the only thing out.
And it just wasn't even a good film. And that's why it was trash. Like,
none of these are.
No, and the controversy, like take Lightyear, for example, with not having Tim Allen. Their reasoning definitely didn't make sense because he ran into his older self, which should have been Tim Allen. So all of it was smoked across the board. And when you get this much bad press before a movie comes out, it certainly doesn't fucking help. But to your point about Encanto, like, we obviously have white children. The first thing they ask to come home and see every fucking day is Encanto. Like, they love it. It is possible to make original shit, for it to blow up, and for everyone to love. Yes.
Coco is so good.
Yes. There's a million of them.
They're just going to keep, to borrow a phrase from South Park, raping these films over and over and over again. It's all bad. Like, the fucking Jungle Book was garbage. Fucking...
Do you feel like they're raping the movies or raping your childhood?
I don't care about my childhood.
Because it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. These movies didn't affect me. Like the Lion King remake, so fucking bad.
Yeah.
And they actually, you could make somewhat of a case like, oh, they should have more black actors in the Lion King. It's an African story. It didn't matter because no one wants to watch dead-eyed real animals have a story with each other.
Yeah.
No.
They need expressive cartoon. I mean, at least, they didn't make her like one of those Harry Potter mermaids. That probably is more accurate to what a mermaid looks like. Just so like an actual fish person.
Yeah. Where she's like got fish face.
The wildest part to me too is like with Disney in particular, they're super woke. The parks and all that other bullshit and everything else they're doing with the characters, like, that's fine. But if you're the executive, they still care about money. And if I'm making this decision to make this movie, you have to know the controversy that's going to come along with it. And it might hurt your box office on the movie. And that's what's shocking to me, because above all else, all these fucking scumbags in Hollywood just want to make a shit ton of money off of this. So that's what I guess that's the biggest surprise for me, where an executive sat there and was just like, oh shit, do we take the risk on this? And then they did. So we'll find out what happens. When's it coming out? Do you know?
It is
probably Thanksgiving or Christmas. If they're dropping the trailer now, it's going to come out soon.
May 26th.
Oh, next year?
Yeah.
Yeesh. That's a lot of bad
This
press.
is like a teaser trailer, I guess.
I understand,
Sorry,
but it's September, man. And if people are trashing it now, good luck.
Well, everyone's on a different side of the internet, right? Like, everyone gets different stuff. So, like, you're saying everyone. And then, like, on my side, I see, like, the videos of, like, the moms showing their daughters the trailer, and they're, like, so excited. Black moms, black kids, right? And they're just like, oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Look, there is that side of it, I guess. But if just me personally, like, if I'm black, I would want my own shit. Like, to me, Black Panther, fantastic movie, original story, all that other shit. And it's like, it is possible, and don't you want to see original shit, not just, oh, hey, that was a white person movie that they just gave to a black person just because of, just to do it? Like, that kind of sucks, man. Like, if I'm black, I look at that and I'm like, God damn it, man. Can't we have our own shit? Can't we just have our own cool shit?
Fair.
Other than white people shit? Like, So.
Easy marketing.
It is.
You're not talking about this movie if it's a white chick in it.
No.
It depends on who the white chick is.
You're
if
not.
it's Adele. Come on, is Ariel? Adele is Ariel. I mean, singing all the songs, do all the stuff.
I'm going with
Ariel.
you here, but it's in the future. It's after the original Little Mermaid. Adele is Little Mermaid. What's going on?
She's a tiny mermaid now, dude. She was bigger. You show her when she was bigger in the past, and now she's tinier.
That's the
She's
story?
Lower.
Like, so she's hurt and now she can swim again?
Yeah. She got out, and then she got out of the water.
Trapped.
She got out of the water, and then they had to put her back in, and then hello, like down underneath. Oh my God!
Oh, she comes up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I need agua. I can't breathe. I need agua. Put Adele in that shit, dude. Another planet. Maybe even Rihanna. Why not? Go for Rihanna. That would probably do it, maybe. Yeah. I mean, they tried her in, what was the Battleship movie? I think people forget that they made a live-action version of Battleship. Yeah.
It is called Battleship. It's
After
actually,
the game Battleship, You Sank My Battleship.
yeah.
Yep. People forgot that they
Should have won the Oscar.
Yeah, Rihanna was in that. And then she never did another movie again. And I don't understand why. Damn it. I don't get it. Battleship wasn't a hit? Shit, Jabes. Shit.
Well, speaking of
Battleship?
being canceled eventually,
Yeah.
someday in the future,
Us? Yeah, that'll happen.
right?
For sure.
And my new prediction with Britney Spears
Oh, yeah.
is that she's ultimately going to say something, because she's on her way. She's ultimately going to say something real fucked up. And finally people might be like, oh, we're going to have to cancel her.
Yeah. What do you think it's going to be for her? The N-word?
No. But then, because then she goes, but I wasn't allowed to say anything for 13 years.
Yeah.
So she's kind of dipping her toe a little bit with the body shaming, right?
I think
Christina Aguilera post.
She's like, her and Michael Jackson are like they're kind of uncancelable in a way that like people feel sorry for them.
No, I
Is there
definitely,
lives or
I
something?
definitely canceled Michael Jackson. Like when it's on, all I can think of is him licking those kids' assholes.
Well, tell every wedding DJ everywhere to please also follow suit.
Do you pause when you hear Michael Jackson? I do. Every time it's on, you're like, because you know it. You know every Michael Jackson song. You're like, and this is, he licked those kids' assholes. Like that's all I go to now.
No, I turn Michael Jackson on, and then the last person I want to look at is the man in the mirror.
Blam.
Well, Britney, look.
So
Britney's insane, dude. Britney's insane. I like.
So do we just go like, oh, she's insane? She can just like.
I do. No, everybody else seems to be applauding her. If you go to her feed, her Instagram feed, it's everybody. Oh yes, Queen, you're so great. It's. I mean,
Well,
it's
they're
fucking
finally
nuts,
they're
dude.
finally on this last post, being like, "Hey, girl, can't do that."
Okay.
So she.
What was it?
She first put up. Okay, Bob. So pull up the Rodney Dangerfield like. That's how long she's been in conservatorship that she thinks that like a Rodney Dangerfield quote is going to age well.
I get no respect. Is that what it was?
No, it was,
I get no respect. I tell you. Yeah. What do we got?
it was,
there?
I found the only way to look thin
Is to hang out with fat people.
is to hang out with fat people.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the?
And then she went on in her post to be like, something about Christina Aguilera, and if she was able to have Christina Aguilera's dancers, she would have looked really small. Like how Christina Aguilera started with that quote.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield, totally current,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
As if he's sitting right next to us right now.
Sure.
And then she goes into this. Christina Aguilera unfollows her, which I think is the only thing you can do at this point. Like you can't even say anything about Britney Spears, like in the,
Why? She's fucking crazy. They're all fucking
So then
crazy.
this was the only post. I mean, it's obviously another crazy post that's weirdly worded. I mean, do we have Bob do his classic Britney?
Sure, go ahead. Does Bob do a good Britney?
He always does Britney for us.
Good.
Big Britney. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, can you go ahead and read it?
He just reads it like
Read aloud.
himself.
Read aloud.
I wish I could have chosen the nannies for my children, my dancers. I mean, if I had Christina Aguilera's dancers, I would have looked extremely small. Dancing emoji, dancing emoji, dancing
Oh,
emoji.
yeah.
I mean, why not talk about it? Don't you think my confidence would have been a bit better
This
if I
is going to be her thing where she's going to be
Sure.
like, why can't we just say this, right?
Yeah.
Come on, I'm being out in the open with you.
Yeah.
All races can't read.
Yes. Like that. Like, why can't, it's going to be something like that. Like, why can't we just be honest? And then she's going to say something that's going to cross the line even more. So then everyone under this post is like, hey, girl, no. Like, love that you're free for sure, but like,
Yeah. Let's stop doing
let's not do everything, right? This was,
This
this
is-
is the beginning, I think.
My wife just watched this show, very white woman show, about like some chick who escaped from a cult and is living with a family. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
a
yeah.
normal family.
Yes.
There's a lot of shows like that.
Oh,
Person
yeah.
escapes terrible home or a cult
Or
lived on an
polygamy
island.
or like, yeah.
And now they're back normal family, and the
Sure.
family's adjusting to all the weird shit she does. Like she, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
we keep the flour up in the vent. We keep our baking flour in the vent. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
like,
right.
This is what's happening with Britney Spears.
Yeah.
They're like, so she's just making little like stick altars in the yard, and they're
Yes.
like, what's she doing? It's like she's adjusting.
It's fine. Like, she's free.
Yeah,
Okay. Like,
yeah.
we got her out of the cult.
Yep.
We're just going to have to let her do her stuff. Right. And then I think today she had a dancing video where she broke down crying. It's not a breakdown though.
No, just
she was
crying
just
out of
moved.
happiness.
So I don't know. Like, I had a couple different predictions where I would just be like, oh, good job, guys.
No, they all end with death. I think she needs to go out like MJ. I think she'll be taking, Propofol or whatever the fuck it's called.
Right.
To sleep and everything else. She's going to die. I think a lot of them are going to die. I'm seeing this in the last 3 days. I've seen 3 freakouts where you're just like, oh, man, you're definitely on the death list.
Yeah.
Who is the supermodel, the Cara?
Delevingne?
Yeah. She's lost her fucking mind. They had to, Margot Robbie had to go to her house yesterday for some form of intervention. She showed up. Jay-Z sent her like a private jet to try to get her some help. And she looked like a rescue dog on the side of the road.
I did not see this. Sorry.
This is wild.
What, this right here?
Yeah,
This picture?
yeah.
She always looks like this.
Yeah.
No. So they're sending people over to the house. Margot Robbie yesterday. Yeah. I look at her legs, Bob.
Send me.
Whoopsie daisy. Yeah.
Bob. I mean, that's...
Send Giorgio. He will.
She always looks like this.
help
She always
her
looks
out.
like she got attacked by piranhas.
Dude, from the fucking jean shorts up, she always looks like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly.
But if you scroll down, maybe not in this one, but just type in Margot Robbie and her. And then Margot Robbie was filmed yesterday on TMZ leaving her house crying. And she was just like, they need an intervention, they need help. And then they found her out in a car later on smoking a huge pipe. Like it looked like an old Indian wooden pipe. And you're like, oh.
Fuck yeah, maybe
but
she's just being
sitting
awesome,
in the car,
dude.
Smoking crack or something like
All
that.
right,
And you're just
no,
like,
I mean,
all right.
look.
There you go. Yeah, that's the picture, Bob.
Oh, is it crack, you guys?
No, this isn't wooden. This looks like a glass pipe, probably yellow or whitish, off-whitish in color.
Or is that
looks like a
filled
light
with
wood.
smoke, dude?
Oh, it could be.
Is that a
Jesse could be
glass
right.
pipe
Oh,
for sure?
Jesse might have nailed it, dude. Yeah. What's the next picture in that? There we go.
Ooh,
Yeesh.
she's good, guys. I think we're good. We don't need to. She's all right.
So Margot
Look at those
Robbie
pinned
shows
eyes,
up.
dude.
Yeah, she's there for I guess 3 hours at the house. Leaves crying. She's all fucked up. They want to try to get her help. They can't get her help, and she's probably gonna die. Let's just say it.
I don't know if she's gonna die. I just
Who
wonder
knows?
what.
Probably. And then the other one was
What happened?
an actor that I liked had a meltdown. He's in a psych ward. They put him in a 5150 yesterday. Michael Pitt. Do you know Michael Pitt from Boardwalk Empire? And
Yeah, I thought we were done with it. Didn't he
well, here's the thing. So he was in a massive show that won all the awards. He was amazing, and then he just kind of disappeared. Type in Michael Pitt walking down the street. Now, he looks like he was in a Ren fair. He's got some form of butter knife or a small steak knife that is attached to him. There you go. That's the picture, Bob. And they found him walking down the street yesterday.
That's not Michael Pitt.
Sure is. Sure is. And I don't know if he's wearing a wig, what the fuck he's doing. The bottom part, Bob, is that bare legs or is that some form of chain
Yeah, I think
metal
he's in
leggings?
the shade.
I think that's just weird lighting and a
Yeah,
shitty
it's weird
camera.
lighting.
Okay, so he's just kind of rolling around the streets with a knife and everything else.
Where you seeing
And
the
a
knife?
scarf.
In his hand.
Where?
Oh no, he doesn't have a knife in his hand.
What is that in his
Right here,
hand?
that's his shorts.
It's another,
that's like a stripe on his shorts.
Yeah, and
Okay.
his hand is.
So when so I don't know when he got the knife, but when they showed up at his house, when they showed up to get him, a bunch of people called the police. He had some form of knife. They wrestled him to the ground and then put him on a gurney. If you can find the shot of him in the gurney. Now, the wig is gone in this, and he's got like a shaved head, and this is moments later. And they said he went without hassle, so he didn't try to stab anyone this time, but he did in the past. So like a year ago, he was wanted on charges for like petty burglary and something else.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
just
I do
like,
remember
all right,
that.
cool. Yeah, you got the shot in the gurney there. Yeah, so there he's being wheeled out.
He always looks like this.
Sure. Maybe that's a new role.
And his hair is right there.
Oh, it is? Okay. Oh. What? Is that real hair? Yeah, yeah.
Whatever it is, it's still on his head.
It is on his head. It is on his head. It's the whole fucking thing is wild. And so you're like, oh, all right, cool. So those stories were back to back. And I was like, fun
But this
day.
is what happens if you don't cancel your tour for mental health.
Hang on. So then there was a third one right after
Oh,
this.
no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And this is one of my faves because she's always on my death list every year. It's Demi Lovato. So Demi gets on today and she was like, I'm retiring. This is my last tour ever. I'm all done singing and I'll never tour again.
Okay.
And you're like, all right, but we just saw the first show of your tour like a week ago.
Right.
And after a week, you're all done for the rest of your
Forever.
career. Remember we
No,
watched that performance and what was it, Good Morning America or whatever it was?
But she's not done.
That's
I mean,
what she says. Hey, I'm all done. I've lived enough life.
She's not well.
No, she's
I
not.
mean,
None of these people are well, and I don't know
I mean,
what's
who among
happening.
us? Are you well?
Well, that's 4. Am I well? Enough.
Do you know what I mean?
Enough to hide it, where I don't have to get wrapped up in a wig and a butter knife and kind of walk down the streets.
Yeah, no, he goes to the hospital in private
Sure do.
in the dead of night.
Sure do.
Yep.
Yep. And that's
Make
that's,
sure nobody knows.
Exactly, dude. That's what you're supposed to do.
Fair.
Keep it fucking adult. Like, if you got to go to the hospital, just go to the fucking hospital, bro. There's no
Right.
reason to walk around like a Ren fair. And then, I've got this thing and maybe a wig and some kind of scarf and some gym shorts that are turning some old Umbros from '88 that are turned inside out. Like, you know,
The Cara Delevingne thing seems like a pretty quick decline, right? Like
very fast. 'Cause
Like she was
just out.
probably she was probably just at an award show or just spotted.
So I'm
with
glad you brought that
somebody.
up. She was supposed to be at the Emmys with your boy Martin Short and
Yes.
Steve Martin. I guess
Yes.
she's one of the main characters in that show.
She's in the second season, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she was supposed to be there, and they said at the last minute she canceled. And then she had her own fashion line that was supposed to come out, I guess, on Monday, and she canceled that as well. It was like, hey, that's your own clothes that you're not showing up for because you got other shit to do, like just smoke crack in your car.
Who could have seen this coming?
Right?
You know,
She was
having
just
threesomes with Amber
so
Heard,
super
Elon
normal.
Musk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like I always say, like, do you want your weird, kooky, talented people to just be fucking normal? They will never be.
Yes. Now,
Otherwise,
I
they'll
will
be
say
boring
this.
and not good.
I'd like better work out of them if they're going to do this.
same. Yeah. I like
Yeah, so like I'm talking about like a Shia LaBeouf or like a, do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like the people,
Yeah.
like this is more of a Lindsay Lohan situation where like she wasn't that talented. She just like somehow people were talking about her a lot, right? So she doesn't have the talent to like get out of this hole. Whereas like Shia LaBeouf can do it. Like
Yeah, well,
all the people that,
So take Shia LaBeouf, by the way, that movie that he was supposed to do, that Don't Worry, Darling, that we've
Yes.
been talking about. I don't know if they got advanced tracking numbers of that movie, but they did something yesterday that was super odd and I've never seen before. They dropped a full scene from the movie on YouTube for free, and they were like, here's a scene from the movie. So I watched it. It was about 4 minutes long, and they picked a scene that Harry Styles has maybe one line in out of 4 minutes,
Yeah.
and he's the lead of this,
Yeah.
and it's all homegirl. It's all that Florence Pugh chick.
Yes.
She's really fucking good, and the rest of the people around the table are really fucking good, including Chris Pine. Harry Styles has one line in that, so they picked out a scene where,
but was he good?
for his one line.
Because you
They
know,
put the camera on him.
people can really fuck up one line.
Yeah.
No small parts, only small actors.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. You got to crush
Yeah.
when you're given the opportunity.
Sure do.
Yeah.
Sure do.
It's like
Yeah.
when Rob would put me into his stuff at TFM.
Yeah.
I'd always have one line.
Yeah. How'd you do?
And you just have to like,
I just had to crush it.
you had to crush that one line.
Sure.
He was the only one that could do it, right? In his mind.
It's
like-
usually he came off book.
No shit.
Really?
Look at that.
Not every time.
Not every
but
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
depending on the amount of words in the sentence. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Good for him.
That's
Line.
great. Line.
You only have one
Exactly.
line.
Line. The
Line,
car wash
please.
is down here,
Yeah.
Frank. Line. Fuck. The car wash is down here,
I
Frank.
like it. I like it.
But maybe that carrot chick, by the way, knew how little people were going to watch the Emmys, and she was like, I might as well just stay home. The
No,
ratings
I think
were
she's doing fucking crack.
okay.
Yeah. And that kind of stuff.
The ratings were 5 million on the Emmys, and that's the lowest of all time by I think 30%. It's down from last year, which
was
was
a
the
good
lowest of all
Emmys.
time.
It was a good
was
one.
decent. I just don't think people care anymore.
No.
I don't think people care about award shows anymore, and you're probably going to have to stream those on YouTube or Netflix or something at this point. Because that will not support advertisers on a major network anymore
Right.
at all. I mean, you're starting to get Screen Actors Guild numbers on TNT and shit from things like that.
Right.
Now, football, on the other hand, Jesus Christ. Get ready for Monday through Sunday of football. The ratings are so absurd that they're just going to put that on every night. They're going to find a way to do it now at this point. I mean, these are fucking gnarly. That goddamn Russell Wilson game, which wasn't great, was 25 million people, for Christ's sakes. Like, holy shit. And that was on ESPN and ABC. Like,
I think you guys are even testing the patience of girls that kind of like football. Like you guys are really, really pushing it.
I think it's
Because if you don't, I mean, this is egregious. But if you like it a little bit, right? Like your husband, you're a husband wife, right? And
Yeah.
you like sit and drink the beer and love it, whatever. Even there, like, dude, I can't do this all the time.
Well, the reason I bring it up, so tonight's game is the first ever that is going to be on streaming and on streaming only. So it's on Amazon Prime. It's a great game, too. It's the Chiefs versus the Chargers. So you can't say that you had two shitty teams. if the ratings on Amazon Prime are gangbusters, there's going to be an all-out war for football content going forward. And I find it difficult to walk into a bar and be like, bartender, can you turn on the Chiefs game? What channel is it on? It's on Amazon Prime. I'm going to need you to flick over to the thing and then the thing and then the thing.
They'll figure it out.
They will, but most bars are structured like on a cable system. So it'll be wild to see that happen of like, now you got to go to 10 different apps for that shit.
Just hire your boy G to come fix your bar up and, you know.
Yeah, get you all
I'm
on a...
sure they'll figure it
This
out.
is great for me, though, Jess, because
What?
the more they double down, women will look for someone who doesn't care about football. So
Right.
G stock will rise greatly.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Rise.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, for sure.
He's going to maybe have to bump up the age range.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, I had to do it too. You know what I mean? We all have to bump it up. We've got to bump
I
it
was
up.
closer to her daughters than I was to her.
Yeah, you were.
And
Sure.
still not enough.
Still not enough. Still wasn't young enough.
Oh, boy. We got some sponsors to put this show on the air real quick. She's good enough on a ghost bed.
That's as much as we're going to say.
From ghostbed.com/drinking bros. 30% off everything in the entire store with the promo code Drinking Bros at checkout. Pillows, sheets, mattresses, adjustable bases, weighted blankets, you name it. Fill the cart as high as it'll go. And then type in the promo code Drinking Bros at checkout. You will get 30% off. If you want the bundle package, you get 40% off. It's the adjustable base and the mattress combined together. You can lay back tonight and watch the game on Amazon Prime right from the comforts of your own adjustable base because it pops up in a TV mode. I like how they know every American is lazy, so they're just like, just put a button that just says TV mode, and then you
Yes.
can press that. And
I'll
just
be watching
wink,
TV now,
wink.
yeah.
Yeah, it's great. Once you have it, you really can't go back on that thing. It's incredible. Ships right to your house, and it's easy to put together. I'm dumb as shit, and I put that together, so you can do it at home. 60-month pay-as-you-go program. No interest at the bottom of the screen. If you check that box, all the deals that I mentioned are applicable with that. Walk out of there with a brand new bedroom set for about $25 a month at ghostbed.com/drinking bros. Next up, oh boy, couldn't be more appropriate today.
Yeah, especially with football starting.
Today's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp.
BetterHelp.
Yeah,
BetterHelp. Are you feeling weirdly depressed?
Smoking crack in your
Monday
car.
through. Yeah. Are you smoking crack in your car? No.
Boy, is there a better time for a sponsor than this? Didn't
No.
know today. Didn't know until I opened it up today. And it's pretty incredible. Our listeners are going to get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/nooners. This is mental health.
It's mental health. It's we're getting into fall.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting into turning over new leaf,
Sure.
starting new,
Yeah.
getting rid of the old,
Yeah. Just like Gavin Rossdale.
right? In with the new 57-year-old. We don't know. No. But maybe get on a path. It doesn't have to be a crisis or, major depression or anything like that. It could be literally like I get depressed when college football starts, right?
Yeah.
Can I talk to somebody that
About
will
it.
validate that?
Sure.
And you can.
You can
You
do
can
it.
find, someone
of
that's going to help you
At
with
betterhelp.com/nooners, you can find online therapists, audio or video. So, if you're not one of those people who wants to see them or be seen, and there's a lot of people out there who are like that, it's great. You can schedule weekly appointments, and they'll put you together with somebody in like 48 hours. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat-only therapy sessions. So you don't have to see anybody on camera. I really want to say that again because I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, shit, I don't. No, I'm not a big Zoom guy either. And it's like, dude, can I just talk to you? I don't really need to see your face as well. They have that option, and it's great. It's more affordable than in-person therapy. You can be matched up with a therapist in under 48 hours. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/nooners. That is better, HELP.com/nooners.
And surprise, for all of the Nooners here, we got you your own therapist for your special problem that we've assessed.
Yeah. We know what it is.
You're welcome, guys.
You're welcome. All right, we did that for you.
Ruben.
Last but not least, hardafseltzer.com. We are almost sold out of the original flavors. That's it. I believe there's 25, 30 cases left. So get them now. I ordered a shit ton this morning. I was like, oh, are we almost out? I'm going to get some to the house. Because the new flavors are getting made in 3 days, actually. Wow, that's fun. Sunday. Shit. Let's go, dude. I'll be there for those. I'm amped. New flavors are getting made Sunday, so this is the last chance to get the OG flavors. A lot of people are asking if they will come back. I'm not sure. Because before we, as you can see at the top there, it says we're experiencing some delays. Reason why is we're almost out. There's 30 cases left. So, hey, dude. It'll be taken down for a moment once those sell out. And then once the new ones get in, we'll pop those back up online. But get the OG flavors. I don't know if they're coming back. Reason being is right now I think the first run was 250,000 cans. The next one is 350,000 cans. After that, we'll be into the millions. So we're trying to get everybody's feedback on what their 4 favorite flavors are. We will put those together because you have to print on the can, and it's a minimum of 1 million cans per flavor. So we want to make sure we get it right across the board before we go out. And they're like, I don't like that flavor. Oh, I love this one. Right. Peach and blue raz are staying in this mix. Watermelon and pina colada are in the next one. So get these while you can. There's only 30 left. So go to hardafseltzer.com. But if you live in Tennessee, they're everywhere. We're in 83 stores, everywhere you can possibly imagine. Shocking going into every single gas station, grocery store, liquor store. They're all there. You name the spot. Congratulations. It's there. Go to hardafseltzer.com. Click on the store locator in Tennessee, and it'll ship you right to the address. And it's Google Maps. It was super easy. When we were in the car, I was just like, oh, all right, great. I was surprised. We were in the middle of nowhere, Mount Joliet. Not real familiar with that town, but
right.
Went to 3 gas stations there. They were all there. I was like, holy shit, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
We made it.
Yeah.
And it's fun. So thanks for the support and everything else. And you guys were drinking them last night at the show.
Yeah.
Did Breaking Benjamin have it on stage last night? I saw Jason drinking it one of the
Yes,
the
he
shots.
definitely did. And then we had it in the back. We had it in the green room.
Oh, you did? Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
And the dressing room.
You're used to it.
No. Yeah, we had it.
Nice.
Do we bring some down? Maybe not.
Not sure.
But
Not
yeah.
sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, right on. It looked like everybody was enjoying themselves last night. Anybody get arrested?
Not that night.
All right. So
You guys already
one out
talked
of two.
about.
You're 1 out of 2.
You guys already talked about
somebody got
other
arrested.
old boy, right?
We did on another show, but then I saw a post from Reed Blanco, and he said, I'm out of jail. Was it him that went to jail?
Reed?
Who went to jail? He did? It was Reed that went to jail?
No.
Quit.
No. It was
Reno.
the kid that was here yesterday.
Yeah.
He said, Reed, I saw his, is Reed here? I saw his post. It said, "Hey, I'm fresh out the pen. I'm here. I'm at the concert." And I was like, "Shit, was it Reed that got arrested?"
He's probably listening, but he had some fun.
Yeah, why not? Look, he was drinking hard ass
He ran
seltzers
into
at
a 6th
noon.
Street cop, I think, was the thing, and was not.
No. So the kid that was here 2 days ago from Mississippi. He had
Okay,
the
that was the guy.
Yeah.
With the mustache.
Yeah.
He drank a little too much. He was on his way back to his truck. Probably shouldn't have drank and drive.
Well, he didn't.
The cops. He didn't.
He didn't because he got jumped, and then the cops broke it up, and then he went back to fight the kids that jumped him
Right.
while the cops were there,
Right.
and he got arrested.
I guess
Yeah.
using the cops holding the guy as a chance to punch him,
Well,
which I like.
I like it too.
I like.
You got to use what's in front of you.
And
know?
look, I think Danoff was at the corner being like, look, I'm going home. And he's like, cool, I'm just going to go to jail really quick
Yeah.
because I'm not going to drive, right? So I'm just going to put myself there, right? Sleep it off. See you tomorrow.
Sure.
And I think he was out the next day and,
And he's
whatever,
fine.
little drunk tank.
Can we confirm he's fine? He's walking around the world okay? and
Yeah, he
everything
was
else?
here yesterday looking for his phone, so he's still,
Oh, all right, good.
So he's
good.
doing great.
Great, yeah.
still in search for his phone.
Didn't find it.
Well, that's going to happen.
He
It is.
saved money on a hotel room in Austin. So, you know.
That's true. That's the
Okay.
best way to save money is just get blackout drunk.
Yeah.
And then have the cops take you to the drunk tank and
that's
sleep it off.
That's right downtown, prime real estate.
Yes.
You can
I'm
walk
sure
to
it's-
Franklin in the morning.
Right?
What's that jail like?
They
down
spit
there,
you
I
out
think?
right back by a brunch place.
Yeah.
They really do.
Mimosas.
Yeah.
Right out of the clink.
Yeah, it's right there.
Right out of the Hooskow. Just a nice little mimosa. You're like, oh.
What'd you say? Where is it? Yeah, I think it's just right.
It's right at like 10th and almost 35. It's downtown.
Oof, those houses out there.
Yeah.
Millions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the jail right there. No.
Just a nice, friendly jail. I will say, let's commend the cops of Austin, though. Like, they could have slapped him full of charges, and then instead they said, hey, dude, you're a little too wasted. Let's sleep this off.
Well, that's the whole point, right? Of those 6th Street cop was kind of just like, look, we've closed down the street and fed you weird Jello shots, right? Like, we're gonna have to make sure that you don't kill anybody. It's really all we're gonna do.
Anytime I've seen someone get arrested on 6th Street, they've earned it.
Right. But they're just gonna go to the drunk tank. Like, it's not like they're.
I think there's a
do you know what I
bar
mean?
just called Shots downtown. I
Yeah,
know
and
that
I
I've
think they
been there,
call-
and it's all just shots, and then they light them
Buckshot.
all on fire. What's the name of it?
Buckshot?
It's just called Buckshot.
There's also Shot Bar.
Oh, Shot Bar. Okay, yeah. I think that's where you and I were with some people from the advertising world. And they were lighting the shots on fire.
Oh yeah, classique. That's classique. Austin. Everybody has that video. I'm in Austin, and the bartender's fucking lighting the shots on fire.
Oh, that's at Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers Shot Bar.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I smoked everybody and pop a shot afterwards just to do it. Man, that was
Sick.
fun. Yeah. Fucking.
You're fucking really
dominated,
doing it, dude.
Fucking dominated, dude. But I remember going there and I was like, oh, well, yeah. I mean, everybody's getting arrested tonight. Like, this is easy.
Oh, for sure. And I think that's what it is. It's like, look,
Yeah.
just literally don't kill anybody.
Delco, you're single. Do you still go down there?
Is it dirty? No.
No. It's
Last
too
time
good
I
for
was
him.
on Dirty, there was a shooting.
Was it really?
And there was a sea of people just running towards me.
That's cool. Did you help out? Did you run towards the problem?
I just kind of stood there.
All right.
Were you at Barb's?
That sounds like Delco.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds
I was
like
at
Delco.
Barb's.
That's not even
Well,
dirty, really.
it is.
That's what I'm
kind of.
saying. Like,
It's
does it have to
dirty
be
Bar.
adjacent.
dirty?
But it's not like that's not like a former college bar, I guess I should say. That's Barbarella's. That's almost like the East Side crept over across 35.
It's like the in between.
Okay.
Like you were still in the like cool part.
No, because it's around the corner from Dirty. So
Damn it, dude. We got some breaking news. I was staring at my screen. I was like, what the fuck is this, dude? Bone Thugs and Harmony's retiring from the road, dude. They're not doing any more live shows.
And they're gonna miss
And I'm gonna miss everybody. God, I was just listening to them earlier.
Ruben's fucking on fire today.
What did he say? What did he say? Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's not
That's
fucking
Boys
Bone
to Men,
Thugs.
dude.
He's talking about Crossroads.
Oh,
Crossroads is Bone Thugs.
yeah, Crossroads.
Crossroads.
I'll see you at the Crossroads, so you don't get lonely. I miss my dog and my Uncle Charles now. Damn it, man! I'm not gonna get to see them live anymore. They're gonna do a farewell tour with Snoop, Ice Cube, and more.
And
So,
more?
Damn it, man.
Dude,
They
and more is
did
my
a-
fucking favorite
I
band
know,
of all
I'm a big
time.
fan of and
More.
more and more for
Who would it
your
be, do you
life.
think?
For who?
Like, who would be the and more? You know what I mean? Like, who would they throw on there?
It'd be awesome if it was 3-6 Mafia after what happened at the Verses.
Okay.
You know, they're still doing Verses.
No, I don't.
Triller bought it, and
don't.
they're getting sued because they didn't pay Timbaland and all those guys for actually doing it at all. They haven't paid them any of the money. But that was the only time where it was Bone in this one versus 3-6 Mafia. It was the only time during Versus where they just fought in the middle of it live on TV and punched each other in the face and had to be restrained for 45 minutes. They had to shut down the live feed.
You know, it'd be fun. Boys to Men and Bone.
Boys to Men is in Vegas. They're still doing a residency in
Just
Vegas.
saying,
Yeah.
if you do a little surprise
I'd show up for that. For Boys to Men.
for the two of them together.
Yes.
What a
Fuck yeah,
weird
dude.
show.
In Vegas, I'll show up to anything in Vegas.
Yeah.
At least in Vegas, you know it's going to be polite. Here, if they came here, it would be some weird venue that you've never heard of, and you're going to somebody's getting shot there, like for sure.
Right.
But if it's in Vegas, it's classy enough where you're like, all right, great. We're in some form of theater, and tickets were relatively expensive.
Or it
and
could
I
be like
enjoy it.
Steve Martin and Martin Short, like open for that. You know what I mean? Like do their Broadway thing.
Steve Martin on
then
his banjo.
Bone, right?
Yeah.
Then Boys to Men.
You know how serious Steve Martin takes banjo playing, right?
Well,
He's got 84 banjo albums that are out into the world. And anybody's welcome to listen to them. He's not singing, he's just playing banjo. Look, he's a great banjist.
I love it.
All right? He's a fantastic banjist. One of the best. Isn't that what they call it? Is it a banjist?
Nope.
A banjoian? He's really fucking good at it. Really good at it. Good for him, you know? Him and Steve Martin, or Martin Short, just mixing it up the other night at the Emmys. God, I've never seen you happier.
Back in their element.
Yeah,
back
dude.
where they belong. Old Hollywood.
Saturday Night Live has fired half their cast. Half the cast is gone from SNL.
Did they fire him or are they leaving?
No, they said, get the fuck out of here. We're all done. So they're replacing 7 cast members as of now. And then they got rid of old Ben Affleck's. Oh, other one. There you go. His ex-girlfriend.
The Shook.
Yeah. Shookus.
The Shookus.
She's out. She worked there for 20 years as EP. And they're trying to make
20
it
years?
new-ish. Yeah, she was there for 20 years. She doesn't look it, right?
No, I'm just trying to think of like when it started to
Get shitty. It got shitty with the Hillary Clinton sketch. Talked about that the other day. Rob Schneider did that interview, and he said when she came out and played Hallelujah after the night of the election, lost the election, that's when it just stopped being fun. And he was right. Like that really was the end for me. So 2016 was the end of that fucking show. But now I guess they're trying to keep it on the air for 3 more seasons and get Lorne Michaels out of there on 50 years. So it'll be 50 on the dot. The problem is the ratings are so bad, they don't know if they can keep it going right now for another 3 seasons. And I'm not sure because I don't think anybody wants to watch sketch comedy on a Saturday night anymore. Like sitting home. There's so many great sketches going through Instagram that it's like, all right, great, man. I can watch Brent Pella videos all day. Like, you know, I'm fine with it. So we'll see what they do. I think the only thing you could do is just go full fucking bone with it and nuke everyone. Get like Tim Dillon and a bunch of crazy fucking people and just make it really aggressive. Have him do Weekend Update. Get rid of Jost. Get rid of Michael Che. They're both awful.
But that's never.
If you're that desperate for ratings, just swing for the fences. Put Tim Dillon on Weekend Update by himself.
What money could they fucking offer him that is more than what he's making?
I think for him to fly in on a Saturday night, and you know, because you listen to his show, he still wants to do a TV show, do the Hollywood thing.
Fair.
I think if you gave him $100 a show to do Weekend Update, and he brought all of his listeners in to do that shit and let him go ham on it,
That you can't.
we would all tune in.
That's the reason why you don't like SNL. Like no one can go ham anymore.
But
on traditional media. Like you just can't.
But if they let you. And I think they let Lorne Michaels.
Oh, so now we're in fantasy land.
Well, kind of, yes.
Okay.
But I'm just thinking.
Get this ham on SNL, Black Mermaid shit out of here.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, just really go fucking scorched earth. Get the most aggressive comedians you can get. Who is the guy? Fuck, man. He just won an Emmy the other night. Black guy. I think he hosted SNL. God damn it, he just came out as gay. What the fuck is his name?
Gerard Carmichael.
That's it. Put him on. He was fucking showed up and won the award shirtless with a white mink, full-length mink on from the Puff Daddy video.
Good for him.
And then said thank you, and I don't want to be a sore winner, but I'm going to get the fuck out of here. And he just walked out.
Okay.
And we were like, all right, great. Put him on there. Let's get Tim Dillon doing the fucking news. You know, I'll write some goddamn sketches. Let's go. I mean, let's make it super aggressive.
Right.
Let's go back to
that
some
all
black.
sounds
Let's do
like
Little
it could
Mermaid
totally
and blackface.
happen.
And then we could really deal. If you want the ratings,
Right.
let's really get the ratings. But I don't know who they're going to replace those people with to make it interesting enough for everybody to stick around at this point, right? I mean, you and I know some comedians that would be great for it. Jonathan Kite and those guys.
Yeah.
Put them on there; it'd be fantastic. But I don't think that's going to happen. So we'll see. We'll see. But yes, 7 people got fucking fired. 7 cast members.
Although to be fair, the cast was like way overstuffed.
Yeah, they
Oh, yeah.
actually had like
They had way more cast members than they ever had.
I think someone was saying that like the intro, like the opening was so fucking
fucking like
long.
half
Like
the
it used
show.
to
Yeah.
be very short. And then now you're watching it and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Then it's like we did use, we had them right, but they weren't on it. You know, it's like
Yeah.
we're naming everyone.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
So 7 people are gone. They still have, without hiring a single person, they still have 1, 2, 3,
Count aloud.
15. They had 22 cast members.
Yeesh.
That's good.
That's
we're good.
Even at 15, that's too much.
I agree. It needs to be about 10.
Yeah.
10 to 12 tops. That's it. Because 2 of them are doing weekend updates, so they're nuked. And God damn it, both of them are awful at it. I mean, just absolutely awful at it. Son of a bitch. You know?
Right.
Bring somebody else back. Let's bring Dennis Miller back or something.
Dennis Miller.
What if they just did that? What if they brought back all the old people for like 3 years?
I would have
What's
said-
Will Ferrell doing right now, for real?
I would have said Norm Macdonald, but
He's
R.I.P.
R.I.P., yeah.
David Spade.
Fuck yeah. Bring him back. What if you just brought everybody back for 2 years and let
Just
them
for weekend,
fuck it
just
up?
for the update,
Or,
though.
but you just brought them back together, let them fuck it up. Like Chris Rock lives in New York. He's rich enough. Great.
Jim Brewer was fun.
Yeah, bring back all of them. Sandler, have him come on, do a couple songs during weekend updates. Like, go and take your old cast, bring them back for the last 2 or 3 years, get them to 50, and then see what happens. Let them do all their shit. Molly Shannon, bring them back. Scrap this new woke bunch, and let's get the fucking OGs on there and let them light it up. Let Tina Fey write the goddamn show instead of Colin Jost and Michael Che. Then you're dealing, right? They got enough money for Tina Fey. She's not working, right? Still lives in New York?
She's always working.
On what? What's she doing?
What did she just do?
She's in a
murder
bunch,
in the.
She's in Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah.
She's a cast member there, but she produces a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
Well, in name.
Delco's
I think
own.
she's probably got a what?
Delco's own, Tina Fey.
Is she really?
Delco's own.
Man, is that why she's got that scar? It was probably some weird knife attack or
Probably.
dog bite or something.
She went
from
to
I
Upper
think
Darby.
it was dog bite, right?
No, it was literally a knife attack.
Was it really?
Yeah, because she went to Upper Darby, which is
Yeah, in her front
not
yard.
the best area.
In fucking
So
Oh, that
cool,
is
dude.
classic Delco.
So
now that I
fucking
know
cool.
you, because shit. Now that I know you, and now where she's from, the knife attack makes total sense.
But can you really even know Delco?
No.
Do you know what I
No,
mean?
you
Not
can't.
really. You
No.
think you know him.
No, none of us do.
You know where he's from now.
I have a feeling at the end of all of this, I'll never know who he is, and then he'll just disappear, and I'll never see him again, and I'll never know who he is.
Yeah.
I'll never know who
It'll be
the
like
real.
this big prank that he played on you.
Yep, like a whole thing, and it's like he lives some other life that we have no idea about.
He's playing this prank on all of us.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I think so.
And in the end, he's just gonna like leave letters, right?
Yep.
Like a la Good Will Hunting,
Or it is
telling you like everything.
Or it is like the end of Good Will Hunting, where we show up and then he's just gone.
Yeah.
And then we smile outside the window, and it's like, where did he go? And then we go to his Instagram, and it's a picture of him back in Delco again.
right.
Maybe
Where he's
that's the
always
answer.
wanted to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of think you do want to go back. There's some small part of you that's like, man, I want to go back and fuck shit up there.
0%.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
He rides off into the sunset on a nice course somewhere.
I go back to Orlando before I go to Delco.
All right. I can
Yeah.
see him in Orlando for sure. For sure. Going to UCF games. What is it, $200 a year for season tickets at a place like that?
A little higher.
Yeah, probably not. But you're playing, 18 every day. Not at the top course, but a decent enough course. It's not a public course. Maybe a light membership, $15,000 a year.
I'm a Muni guy.
Are you?
Yeah.
You got to the community courses and
Yeah,
chunk
he
it
doesn't
up.
want it to be stuffy. He wants to be able to do what he wants to do. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be able to play shirtless.
Yeah. Drink.
Do they let you do that at
Whatevs.
community courses?
Yeah.
I don't
You
think
can
they.
play in a fucking tank top. It doesn't
yeah.
matter.
I don't think they care. That's the point.
I haven't been in a long time. That's really funny.
It's like why you go to Myrtle instead of fucking. You know what I mean?
If I showed up and somebody was playing shirtless, I would laugh for 1,000 years. God damn it, that'd be funny. You got a crime corner today, Jabes?
I actually have a nature.
Oh,
nook.
yes, dude. Do we have a sound effect for it?
We have monkeys screaming.
Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
We have monkeys screaming, but this is
Give me the fucking sound.
Thank you. Who was doing that?
Okay.
Very good.
All right.
If anyone could hear it.
Do we have a sound effect? Did you guys make one, or are you just...
No, we just like to play.
Oh, well, then play the bear attack.
Yeah.
Then. Until you guys come up with a sound
I
effect,
know.
I want to hear the guy getting eaten alive by the bear.
Yeah.
And I think that stays until you guys actually come up with a $10 sound effect.
Like I said, if you would give them a break for literally
Play it.
a couple hours, we could make this fucking
We
thing.
don't have shows on Friday. Go ahead. Fight back.
Fight back, fight back.
Fight back.
That's all we need is
Nope.
the fight back.
Nah,
Yeah,
we need
that's
a
all
good
we
30
need.
of that.
No. All we
Good
need is the
30
fight
seconds of
back.
that.
So this one is quintessence. Are you still playing it?
Yes, we have to. James, we've got to set the mood. Perfect. Oh, yeah.
It's a windy day.
It's very
Yeah.
windy.
They didn't have a boom or anything?
There it is. Ah! Yeah. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Nature Nook,
Oh, my
kids.
God.
That is Nature Nook right there. Man, it's good. It's good. James, you seem shook right now.
I just hate his like high-pitched little voice.
He shouldn't have been with bears. all
Yes,
goddamn
and that's
day
no,
long.
you're right. That's the essence of Nature Nook,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
is that
sure is.
like you think that an animal, a wild animal, is going to be predictable and stay the same forever, right?
Yeah.
Sarah in the chat said, God, it sounds so awful.
It really does.
All you're really listening to is inevitability.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, Australian man killed by kangaroo, the first fatal attack in over 85 years. And like you go, oh man, sad, like whatever.
Yeah.
But listen,
Did he get his head kicked in?
so why, just let me.
Okay, go ahead. A lot of questions, Scott.
So a kangaroo killed a man in southwestern Australia.
There you go.
Oi,
Oh, that's nice. That's real nice.
like that? Is that sexy?
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, there was like a couple different.
It was like
accents.
Austin Powers at the
Yep.
end, yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
Authorities say Tuesday that a relative found the 77-year-old guys.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, who is believed to have been keeping the animal as a pet. So this is where we get into Nature Nook territory. We're like, look, if you're out on a walkabout or whatever they fucking do, right? And then the kangaroo comes and just attacks you, fine. I don't know if that's Nature Nook material. But when you are keeping a kangaroo as a pet
Yeah.
and just being like, oh, like what
Sure.
could go wrong?
Nothing.
That's what it is. So he was found with serious injuries on his property.
Is he dead?
Sunday? Yes, the man died at the scene.
Shit.
Of
It was
his
right in the
wounds.
headline. It was right in the headline that I read.
Oh, is this it right here?
This is a separate. This is what happened to him essentially. This
Okay.
is two kangaroos fighting each other.
All right.
Right.
In the article, it said the kangaroo attacked him as if he were another kangaroo.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Let's see this.
And these aren't. Look at how big these things are.
Oh, they're
Like you've
huge.
seen them punch, like
They're
they
huge.
and kick.
The kick is what really.
Yes.
I saw a grown
they
man
can hit you.
punch a kangaroo once, and the kangaroo barely even flinched.
Are
Yeah,
they
trying
gonna
to save his dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
are they gonna start really going at it? Yeah. So it's that jumping in the air,
These are just
hind kick.
Look at those things, dude.
these are just giant rats.
Violent.
I mean, these are literally huge rats.
Is that no MMA?
This is
Yeah.
terrifying.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Look at the kicks, dude. This is MMA.
Yeah.
And they're going for
more-
leg kicks.
They stabilize themselves with the
kickboxing.
tail
Yeah.
and
The
like
tail
jump
that gives you all
up.
the power.
Sure does. Look at that. It's a front kick. That's a Nate Diaz front kick.
This is light sparring though. They haven't really started going at it yet.
Now, aren't
I
their
would even
pouches-
what?
Aren't the pouches gooey? Don't they have like goo? In the
I
pouch?
heard there is some goo in there. I have not been in one in a while.
Do kangaroos have pouches?
the moms do. though.
Yes, they do.
They got pouches.
Yeah,
All of them.
And
all
All
of them do?
pouches matter. I'm not sure if they do.
Anyways, I would even venture to say that this guy would like kind of lightly spar with him, right?
Probably.
Don't you think, Bob?
Yeah, the old man.
Like he probably was like, yeah, you know, like my buddy.
Oh,
my,
come over here.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
it's
on,
got a little
oi.
1, 2, eh?
Yeah. And so basically it got out of hand. And as he was saying, that's what happened. He got, kicked,
Sure.
punched, 77-year-old.
Yeah.
The kangaroo basically sat up on its tail
Yep.
and just threw this guy across the
Beat
yard.
the shit out of this guy.
No, I think it was just like one kick, probably.
Maybe
Maybe a couple
was it
punches.
inside the house or
No,
in
it's
the front yard?
outside.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah,
outside in the
like,
property.
We only see kangaroos kicking each other here, but like on a 76-year-old human, yeah, like his pelvis shoots out his asshole.
Right,
and
right.
He just goes across.
Right,
the
and then he's just
You kind of expect it though, right?
dead since
You're-
the morning.
You're
Exactly.
on an island of death,
Yep.
and you're drunk half the time.
The,
so
the
Yeah.
cutest things on the island of death are these giant rats.
Yeah, I have zero
Yeah.
desire to ever go to Australia, by the way. It's not
Yeah,
on my
no, me
bucket
neither.
list or anything like
I
that.
can't hear
New
that
Zealand,
accent.
I would like to go to New Zealand.
Yeah, but that's actually like beautiful.
Beautiful.
Is
Right.
it?
Yeah.
All right.
Live in the Hobbit town.
Yeah.
Also, this is just a residential area. Like if you walked out, if Jax walked out in the morning and just saw two kangaroos fighting in the front yard.
Yeah.
But that's Australia,
That's Australia, dude. You know, you get used to it as a boy.
right? That's why we love it.
You gotta learn to defend yourself against a kangaroo. I'm thinking maybe just because of you said it was on the outside of the house. Maybe like he was throwing the kangaroo out. He was a terrible roommate, and then the kangaroo got pissed. Whereas like you're gonna throw me out of the fucking house? Fuck you, old man.
I'm telling you, if you have a kangaroo as a pet, I don't know what you're fucking doing. So that could be totally possible.
It'd be hard to bone a
Be
kangaroo.
totally. No, I don't think he's doing that.
You don't think
Ever
he put his
ridden one?
penis in it?
Has anyone ridden one?
No.
Probably this guy. I'm telling you.
You could strap a baby to one of those things.
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Go
So,
for
but
miles.
not only is the guy dead,
Yeah.
the kangaroo is also dead.
Oh, did they kill it,
They
or
had
did
to
he kill it?
No, they had to shoot it because it was not letting them get to the guy. Like he
Yeah.
was out of control. Like he was attacking the paramedics. So like they're like, bro, you gotta go.
Yeah,
like
we
I don't
gotta
even
shoot
know
that
why this
kangaroo.
guy had you as a pet anyways, and now he's not even letting us save you. So sorry, but it's a little bit on you, Nature Nook
You know
style.
how awesome that'd be just to blow away a kangaroo at close range like that? It's a lot of
Yeah.
power. It's a lot of power in your hands right there where you're just drawing down on a kangaroo.
Yeah, because it's coming towards you.
What do? Do you go for a heart shot or do you try to blow off the head? Just because you can
You should have to fight the kangaroo
at that point.
hand to hand.
No,
Bet they
hand-to-hand.
tried.
Kangbat? Hand-to-hand
bet they
kangbat?
tried.
No. You can't fight it. There's nothing you can do. You got to blow that thing away.
Yeah.
You got
I
to blow
could beat
that
it
thing
with a
away.
spear.
It'd be fun to go for a headshot though on one of those things. Watch that thing
God,
explode.
these things are so stupid. Like kangaroos are so fucking dumb, pointless.
They make great pets. Oh, what's this?
This is a kangaroo, a tiny kangaroo, fucking up a golfer.
Oh, has he got the club? What? Wail on that thing. You've got a driver,
Yeah, but
bro.
you piss-
Oh man!
You piss it off, and then
Wow.
and then what?
And then,
right?
Yeah. What? Then what happened to the guy?
God.
Wow. What happened to the guy?
Oh, we're just going through a rabbit hole of kangaroos.
kangaroo.
yeah. Go ahead. What's this? That looks like Shaun White. A
This is
female
just some
Shaun
lady
It's
White.
a
with a
little like
parrot.
leprechaun parrot
Oh, she's
lady.
got a parrot. She's having fun with the kangaroo.
Oh, and this thing's just gonna gagoosh her,
Oh,
dude.
is this thing gonna truck her?
Look at all the
Oh, look at
God.
those, so many parrots.
Oh, jeez. What's gonna
Kangaroo's
happen?
just like, hey, dude, I want something.
in on this.
What's gonna happen?
There's
to
the
this?
penis. It's coming out.
No, no,
Oh.
Wait, should I take this off?
no. I think you're fine. You're fine. It's an
No,
animal.
you can't see it. You can't see it.
Get
An
it.
animal.
Oh,
All right.
Damn
Thank
it.
God. I thought
the point of that video.
I
Right?
thought
It just
somebody was
came
gonna
after the last one.
choke her. You know, I thought the kangaroo was gonna choke her for some reason. But
There's your jailbird.
which one? Oh, there he is. Shit, he's straight out the pen, dude. Put a fucking mic on that guy. Giorgio, give him your microphone. Hop on in, dude. We got the guy who got arrested and slept in the drunk tank is here. And are you wearing a Buc-ee's t-shirt too?
Boosies.
Put the camera on him. Put the camera on him. Tell everybody your name.
Mike
Mike, last name?
Wyndham.
There you go, Mike.
If you need to find him, because he's on the run.
Yeah,
No.
you're on the
Not
run.
look for
No. I do like that you just were like, I'm just gonna go to jail.
Shit happens, dude.
It
Shit
does.
happens, and I like the attitude, right? 100%.
It would've gone
Shit
a lot smoother
happens.
If, I wouldn't act an ass right after the breakup, but it did.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
your girlfriend broke up with you?
No, after the fight got broken up.
Oh, I was like, I thought a breakup maybe led to you drinking, and then you went out, and you were thinking of her, and then you
Oh
were
yeah,
like,
no, divorce was a year and a half ago, so we're all past that part.
okay.
Yeah, we're all
Thank
good.
God, yeah.
He's free to do whatever now. Like Britney, right?
Seems
Free
to be
Brit.
working out, and that's cool.
Free Mike.
So what did the cops say to you? Hey, we're just going to put you in the drunk tank, and then you're good to go?
No, they were like, "Hey man, so what happened?" I was like, "I was literally going back to my truck, and these 3 assholes." Okay, first of all, let me rephrase. Austin is like have man-made rivers all the way through, so there's like a bunch of little trolls hiding everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
shit,
so
you were going.
We were parked right next to a bridge, and that's where they came out of. And,
Oh, you got attacked by trolls.
Oh, shit.
It was basically
Real life
the same
trolls.
thing.
Yeah.
I
Bridge
think
trolls.
I know, like, where he was parked, right?
Bridge trolls. All right.
So after the fight got broken up, the guys, I kind of wanted a piece of it then, and that's when I wouldn't settle down. And they were like, "Yeah, let's just come with us. We'll take care of you. No charges will be pressed. Let's just sleep it off, bud."
That's cool. So what time did you wake
How
up?
fun.
About 5:30 in the morning.
And then they just let you out? Did you just rap on the
Word up.
bars, and you said, "Hey, I'm good to go," and they said, "Fine, we'll let you go."
Yep.
Without
shit.
incident. He was taken in without incident,
That's
right? He
amazing.
just said, you know what, you're right.
You know,
I'm
once
just
you're
gonna
there, just
go.
comply. Just comply.
Austin
Love
PD,
that.
look at that,
Look at
dude.
that.
Austin PD, they get a bad rap. A bunch of them are retiring right now from that rubber bullet sitch, and actually, Bob, we'll end the show on this. We always like to end these Thursday shows on something positive. Bring up that girl who got shot in the eye with the beanbag.
With the
What?
beanbag?
What? She got shot in the head with the beanbag from Austin. They ended up paying her, I think it was like $2 million. And I want to ask you, would you take a shot to the dome like this for a couple mil?
Is it a scar?
Well,
Like, will she?
Yeah,
okay.
you'll see. You can bring it up. Go ahead. You can pop her up on screen there, Bob. It was a nice dome shot. You know, I don't think it was on purpose, obviously. They were just trying to break up a fucking riot.
They were just popping off into the crowd, basically.
Yeah, it wasn't like
They weren't
At
targeting her.
her.
But she got a lot of money for it.
Oh, is that?
That's the
Is that her?
No.
guy. Pop up the pic of this girl's
what?
face.
I'm not finding. Oh, here we go.
There you go. Boom. She's right there.
Oh, even this one's censored too.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
You can
but
put it up though. You'll get the gist of
I
it.
think it almost went through her cheek there. It looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's probably a scar.
Probably. It's gonna be a lifelong scar. A lot of pain. I think she broke her jaw. I believe too. Worth $2 million.
I've done worse for less.
There it is. So you could have ended up with a beanbag to the dome. Instead, they were like, "Hey, why don't you come with us, sleep it off, and then at 5:30
Yep.
you get up, and then you leave, and you're good." Where was that Austin jail, by the way?
Right there at 8th Street.
Oh, it was right on 8th Street.
Yeah, I
so you
walked
didn't have
like
to go far.
50 feet.
They just led you right in.
Hey, bud,
Shit.
there's a hotel right across the road. Just sleep it off.
Aw.
Downtown
I like
hotels are
it.
expensive,
I
so
like
they
it.
did you a favor,
Word
hombre.
up, yeah.
That's amazing. Shout out to Austin PD. That's
Also, I think as soon as he was like, I was going to my car, they're like, bup,
yeah.
Don't go to your car.
buddy, we're going to for sure stop you from doing that. But also what happened with these guys.
Yeah, what happened with the
yeah.
bridge trolls,
Yeah.
and then we'll let you sleep it off, and then you can just wake up. Do you run a coffee cup, a metal coffee mug across the bars? How does that work?
Oh, no, it was so you ever been in the drunk tank?
Not
I
here.
don't think he
They don't
has.
have
Not here.
it's not jail cell bars. It's just a room with a solid door,
Yep.
and a bench, and a window.
And like some glass.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
typical, right? And it's just one bench. Were you the only person in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
That's surprising.
Why? Was it
Easy
a
night, I guess.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tuesday night, nothing much goes on.
Right. Had it been a weekend, you would have had some friends probably. But
Bob, what pick are you looking for there? I see some dead people.
Bob,
He's not dead. There was actually a worse one than that. I thought this was the one you were referencing. Some 16-year-old was like also at the
Yeah,
protest,
so-
and he got straight to the dome with I think either a beanbag or a rubber bullet. He only got $3 million from the city. And this
Well,
guy
it's
was
a
like-
million more than Homegirl, so
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you said she got 8. She got
No. Yeah, I think she got 2.
Oh,
I
okay.
think their total payouts across the board were like 13.5 million because a bunch of people got domed like that. Let's see this guy.
They actually fucked this dude up pretty good. They had to like go in there and
reconstruct some shit.
do some skull reconstruction. I found a like
Damn it,
shot of. Oh, here we go.
There you go. Oh, let's see that. There we go. Yes, let's end on a high note. There we go, Bobby.
This is the
Rowdy
kid's
Bobby.
face.
Oh.
Sorry,
all
what?
right, yeah.
Face?
Yeah, so it's all bloody and he got trucked by it, but he's
I
still
don't know what's
up.
on his head there,
but he's still upright. He's like the inside of people's skulls is like a potato. So that's like a little potato root that grows out.
For protesting?
Well, they were fucking rioting. And they started, so I watched the footage overall. I don't agree with any of the settlements or the payments, by the way, whatsoever.
Right.
I think the Austin PD was completely justified in this. They just kept going towards the officers, and there were so many people. If they wanted to, and they were all organized, they could have just ran them over. I mean, it was a J6 type shit. So it was just like, well, I guess we're gonna fire off some shit and then get the fuck out of here. But I side with the Austin PD on this one. These fucking dickheads just showed up in the middle of the night, and they were like, all right, great, we're gonna fuck shit up. So, yeah, I don't really see a problem with it.
He wasn't doing anything. He was just standing there. There's a video of the incident. They were just popping off into a crowd on this one. The other
shouldn't have been there.
I don't know what the other chick was doing.
They shouldn't have been standing there, he said.
Shouldn't have been standing there.
Shouldn't have been there.
Shouldn't have been there at all.
Oh, yeah, I think I see it up here.
Bob, did Mizzou ever riot for anything? Did you guys ever win a big game and then riot there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know what it's like. You know there's that tipping point where
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like,
here,
should I be there?
Here's a video of the kid getting shot right up corner right here.
Oh, perfect. There
Here
you
he
go.
is, violently standing
Yep. Look at him. What a threat he's posing.
Hang on, let's see.
in the blue shirt right here.
Play it.
So here you'll see the violence.
You'll see the violence.
And, oh, thank God.
Yep.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Worth it.
That was good, Bob.
Absolutely worth it.
That was great.
Again, I
actually.
stand with the Austin PD on that one. That kid, you don't know how fast he is. You know, he looked quick.
And that was a big hill.
Gotta take him out.
We don't know how fast he was going to be going up that hill.
They should score to that Kate Bush song. Running up that hill. What,
God.
James? I think it would be awesome. All right.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
great.
Look at the violence.
Great way to end the show today, Bob. Man, Bob's coming through in the clutch lately. A lot of people on the message boards are like, dude, Bob is there. Even though he's hungover literally every single day.
Yeah, it takes him a
which
minute.
almost seems
He's
impossible.
a little
but-
mumblecore in the beginning, right? I'm like, what are you saying?
You know, today it's all just pure illness.
Oh, it is?
Is it?
What do you got?
Thank you
I
for
got-
being here.
I got the baby started daycare and is giving me fucking 100 kids germs now.
Get ready for that,
yeah.
dude. Ever
You'll
heard
be
of hand, foot, and mouth?
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
It's just like I know where I drop them off, and I think they just shove them all into some like dirty barn as soon as I leave.
They do. And they eat
Look,
off the floor.
Yeah.
I'm part of
They
the
never wash
problem
their hands.
because I do the hygiene hypothesis, right? Where I'm just like, look, you're fucking going.
Yeah. You need to get used
And
to
then
it.
my kid probably gets your kid sick.
Yeah,
Your
correct.
pure white snow, child.
Yeah.
Organic.
Genetically, yes.
Our
Yeah.
kid is taking
Genetically,
ham
yeah.
out of a plastic package, just scraping it across the floor, and then eating it, and then feeding other children with the other half.
Yeah, I think he wipes his nose with it
Yep.
and then shares
Shares. So
with
yeah,
Bob's kid
you'll be sick for what would you say?
the rest of your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably the
It'll
next
be
15,
a
20
low
years.
grade.
A low grade illness that you'll never quite be able to pinpoint
Yep.
what the actual problem is. You're like, is it? I don't feel. And then it's kind of everywhere, and that's just being a father, Bob. So
That's fine. I accept it.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Proud of you guys at home as well. Proud of you for getting out of jail. Thank God. I don't want to see anybody have to, go do community service or whatever.
Yeah.
It'd be fucking shit.
Right.
Nick Cannon, by the way, breaking news, just had his 9th child. 10 and 11 are on the way. That is not a lie either.
Bob, I cannot wait for us to break what that story really is. I don't know when it's going to be.
With Nick
Oh,
Cannon?
yeah.
It could be years from now. I'm not sure, but when it comes out, I cannot wait for that.
Nick Cannon?
Whatever the fuck that shit is.
I know what it is.
Nick Cannon's sex cult.
Something weird.
Yeah.
Something weird like that. So, we'll see.
We'll see. Go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. Also, just go to Spotify, click a 5-star, and then walk away. You don't have to do anything at that point. That's all you got to do because the advertising hanging here, and we need it. Now, if you're watching on YouTube currently, flop on over to Drinking Bros Sports here in 25 minutes. D'Anthony Holloway will be, and I will be live with Hall of Famer Brian Urlacher to make Week 2 NFL picks. A lot of great games this weekend. As I mentioned, tonight's game is on Amazon Prime. So if you're looking through the old YouTube TV, you're going to have to flip over to an app tonight. We will be live at 1:30 Central, 2:30 Eastern here. Thanks for joining us, kids. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. the Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.